Hey guys, welcome back to the survival project. I hope you enjoyed that time lapse that we just had building up these leaves on these trees. I think it really helps this area come together now, and I'm really happy with the way this is looking. I think I've got a little bit more work to do, but for this main section here, it's pretty much all complete now. I've scattered a few flowers in about the place. I didn't want to put too much in there. I think I may have shown that in the last episode actually. But yeah, we've got this awesome little pathway that follows through all the trees. Got multiple ways to get around everything, and yeah, I think it's looking great. Obviously, we need to get some more trees built up along here, and I need to do a lot of work along the back area, so I've got lost off of the path. I am considering turning the path into the trapdoors like we did in between the bamboo forest. I think that might help a little bit, but you know, at the moment it blends in quite a bit, which is kind of what I wanted. So I've got a lot of work to do over this side. I need to expand this up, and I need to have a look at this island and decide how high I want it to be for the zoo. So it didn't really take me too long to get all of these leaves on the trees. I think it was maybe about an hour's worth of work, which in the scheme of things, that's not too bad. So all in all, I think this entire section probably taken me about 4 hours worth of consistent playing. That's obviously not including gathering the resources and cutting all the trees down that were here originally. Yeah, I think probably actually quite a lot of time has gone into this now. So, yeah, I need to do some work on the creeper farm, don't I? We was missing quite a lot over there. It was just a farm, and we had no sort of build over there, so I'm going to work on a time lapse for that one in just a moment. And what else can we do today? I don't know if I want to switch gears from building this forest up. I think I'll decide after I've done the work on the island. Either that, or I think I really need to do a little bit more work over here. So I need to sort out this area here at the front of our first house and make that look really cool. And I also need to keep expanding this along a little bit. So I've done a little bit of work here, but I think that was quite a few episodes ago now. I just need to get this side of the island sort of looking right. And I've got a load of cliff building to do, which I'll probably be doing off camera, because I think I've done enough cliff building sort of in time-lapse mode. I might do a few bits here and there in some episodes, but yeah, I'm not overly concerned about showing that anymore. I think you guys have seen quite enough of it. And one of the other projects that's on my list is sorting out this little riverbed. I need to make it deeper than 1 deep, and I need to add a load of variation and all of that sort of good stuff to it. Let's just take off again. Can we take off? Let's take off from up here. So, yeah, we're flying way too quick, but we got to where we wanted to go. So, yeah, I've done a bit of work in here. I can't remember whether I actually showed you guys this or not. We got the variation down there. I need to get all the variation up in the walls and on the ceiling. But otherwise, this area is sort of how it's going to be looking in general, to be fair. I might add some seagrass and stuff like that into the bottom. But yeah, I've got loads of texture variation to do on these walls and everything, just to make it look really cool. So you can see I've done a little bit of it over there. But that's not even slightly the scope that I want to go for this. So there's a few different things that I could be working on, and for some reason, I just really don't want to fly today. Yeah, there's a few things that I could be working on in this episode, so I'll sort of see what I'm feeling and how I'm going to go from there. I mean, I've got to still do work over this side as well. I've got to turn this area into an actual cave and connect the river together. So, yeah, for now, we're going to head on over to the creeper farm and we're going to start the work over there. So let's jump back into time-lapse mode. Hopefully you managed to guess it, but this is my take on Kame House from Dragon Ball Z, or the Turtle Hermit Island. Master Roshi's house, basically. I think it's come out looking pretty damn good, especially from a distance, which is where it's kind of intended to be looked at from. Once you do get a little bit up close to it, it is lacking a lot of texture, but if I started to add texture to this, it wouldn't look right, basically. And I think from this sort of an angle, it just fits the build perfectly. I think there's probably a little bit more work we could do on this island just to make it look a little bit better. And there's a wandering trader. Does sell blue orchids. Do you know what? Because they are a pain to get hold of, I should have some emeralds somewhere. I've got 10. Did I put any in this one? I might put some in this one. Nope. I wonder how long you'll stay around for. Managed to get 8, and that's locked him out anyway, okay. It's the only problem with the Wandering Trader. That's the first time I've seen a deal on him that I've actually wanted. Anyway, we'll take your leads now, sir. Yeah, so as I was saying, if we add a load of texture to this, then it's just not going to look right. I might take one of the bigger paintings and retexture that so that it actually says Kame's house. Just so that it fits for what it's supposed to look like from the anime or cartoon, whichever way you want to list it. Some more leads now as well, which is always great. I don't think I've made a single lead yet. In fact, we don't even have a slime farm. I should work on a slime farm, because if I want to build any other bigger farms, I'm going to need the slime for sticky pistons. So that's definitely something to be thinking about. Yeah, we could do a little bit more work here, but I don't... Oh, look, we've had a turtle move in as well. Yeah, I don't want to spend too much time working on this island, as it's not really the sort of focal point. Everything else over there is what we're sort of focusing on. And I do like the fact that we can come over here now and just sort of get a bit of a look at it. Could increase my render distance to see a bit more, but it's not worth taking the performance suffer for it. So, yeah, I think maybe now what we need to do is... I think I want to get this forest finished, just so that I can get this little Metal Gear Solid section sort of looking right and feeling right. So, yeah, I'm probably not going to do it in time-lapse. I'll probably just do a chunk of work and then we can just do a little bit of a progress update. And I do want to start working towards doing this zoo, because I'm really excited to get that one started. But, as I say, there's still quite a bit that we need to get done on this island yet. I'll see how I feel after I've built the trees. So, some many deal hours later, I have pretty much finished this entire forest now. You can see from up here, it looks like it stretches really far along. I spent a very long time doing this, and I've just got one little detail that I want to add in. And I thought I'd just do that with you guys. It's nothing too sort of big or anything. We're just going to come over here. Yeah, I think I definitely need to change this path over to the trapdoors, because even I'm getting lost on this, because it is actually a lot more open than I thought it was going to be. But yeah, I just want to come along over this way. You can see there's loads and loads of trees here now. I probably need to fill out a few bits a little bit more, just add a few more bushes and stuff like that in. But otherwise, this area I think looks really, really cool. But yeah, in here, I know we've got the little tea shop stop over there. I just wanted to add like a little campfire area. I just thought it'd add like a little bit of interest to it. So it's not going to be anything complicated. We're just going to chuck a campfire down there. And we're going to get a few of these spruce logs. We're going to strip them down, and they're just going to act as a sort of like seating area. So we'll get a few more over here as well. And yeah, it should just help to add just a little bit of interest to the area. In fact, actually, what I might do, let's get rid of that one. We'll just have this as a 2. And then, yeah, we'll leave that little bit open. I'm just going to grab some trapdoors real quick. Actually, I might be able to make them now. Give me a sec. Because I've still got loads of spruce there. So let's make a couple of trapdoors. That's exactly how many we need. And I'm just going to put a bucket over here. Just to sort of... Well, it's not a bucket. Just put these trapdoors here. And I'm going to add some water into that just to turn it into a little water area, somewhere they can just grab some water from, basically. And I don't actually have my bucket and water with me, so get 3 of them and jump onto this crafting table. And let's just grab some water real quick. Yeah, I spent a really, really long time doing all of this. I got really carried away doing it, and I think I probably should have jumped in with some little clips here and there, but it's okay. I'm going to walk through it in a second. We can sort of talk about it, so let's just pop that there. So yeah, it's just like an area they can collect some water, and we should probably chuck some barrels and stuff like that down here as well. So let's see, let's just make a few barrels. Now 3 should be perfect. And it just makes it look like the area is sort of being used a bit. Nice. So yeah, I really like these textures. Probably something I'm not really going to be changing. So we've got like some tomatoes in there and some fish in that one, which looks really cool. So yeah, let's just destroy that and destroy that. You can go back in now. I want to keep this in some sort of an order. Keep my crafting table on me. You can come with me as well. And I'm actually going to use these little spruce slabs because it's a detail I missed when I was doing the little bit of interior in here. I didn't actually add any of the seats in. So I need to grab some terracotta so I can get this floor changed over. Yeah, it's white glazed terracotta and it looks really cool. So I'll make sure I get that done before the next episode. But yeah, we've got this huge open space here for where the build is, which just sort of helps highlight it, and when you're flying around it's easy to see it. Yeah, it follows all the way around. Now, obviously a lot of this just looks the same as all the other areas because it essentially is, but we have got this area done now, and I really, really love this. I think I've done a fairly decent job of recreating the scene from Metal Gear Solid 3. Like, I could picture having a full-on fight with the boss here. I can sort of picture it in my mind here anyway. As far as translating something into Minecraft goes, I think this is pretty much a solid job on it. So, you know, proud of myself. So let's talk about some of the other bits that I want to do over here real quick. So I've started extending this out this way, but I'm thinking about turning this area back into grass, having the trees sort of dissipate a little bit, and then I want to put like a little sort of temple shrine type thing up there. So nothing like the ones that we've got over there and up on the hill. Something a little bit bigger, more of a sort of prayer temple, I suppose. I don't know what the actual name is, but I'm sure I'll figure it out between this episode and the next one. And yeah, over here, I'm going to keep this edge a little bit clearer. Again, I may change it back to grass, but I want to get like some little benches over on this edge here, and that should wind up looking pretty cool. And if we come along over this way, back into the woods, yeah, this is a really open space, but I kind of want it to be like that because it's really close to the edge. I think it kind of makes a bit more sense that it'd open up. But we follow the path along this way. What I want to do is build like a diagonal bridge from here over to this side, which will get us onto the zoo island when I eventually clear all of this stuff out. And I love building diagonal bridges. They're hard work, but they always come out looking great. And on the same hand, as that bridge connects probably around here somewhere, we're going to have another bridge that is going to span from this side over onto that island, and just to keep everything really, really connected, eventually there'll be another bridge that sort of comes from this part of this island onto the main city island as well. And I think that should wind up looking really, really good. And we're going to have to do something with that because that's going to be in render distance. Basically, that's my plan. Anything that comes into render distance, we're going to be doing a bit of work on it just to make it look a bit better. And we've got a floating tree here. I don't know how I would have managed to miss a block on one of these trees, but I did. So yeah, loads and loads of progress done today. It's really nice to sort of jump back into it after having a few sort of lighter days where I've been off at work, you know, doing real life things. So yeah, in between episodes I'm going to be working on building up the cliff facing around the edge there, because that really needs doing, and probably the same all the way around this island now. I said earlier that I wouldn't do it in a time lapse, but I might. I'll probably set up the replay mod to record it at the very least, and then we can sort of go from there. see whether I'm actually going to use that or not. And we need to do a build in this clearing here, which is what I said I was going to do. I actually completely forgot about it. So yeah, I need to get a little house built in here. It's only going to be something really small. So we'll add a few more trees around that as well. But I think maybe between episodes as well, I might expand this area a little bit more. Get this looking the way I want it to. I don't really think I need to show that in a video. Just before I close off here, I just wanted to put a reminder that once we hit 100 subs, I'm going to be doing a game giveaway of Kingdom Come Deliverance. Again, I've still not got a solid plan yet. I mean, we're not at 100 subs yet. I think we're on 55 as I'm recording this, which again is absolutely amazing, and thank you so much for the support. So once we get to 100 subs, I'm going to be giving away Kingdom Come Deliverance, and yeah, I'm really excited to do that. I really love the game, and I think it flew by quite a lot of people, so definitely check it out if you're interested. And as I say, it will be free for one of you guys if you win the sort of competition that we've got. But yeah, I really hope you've enjoyed the episode, and I really hope you have a great day, and I'm going to catch you in the next one.